Hello, Virgo friends. Welcome to your heart spread for mid-August 2021. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a heart spread for a Virgo. It's just last week. All right, so every Wednesday, I should point out too, is Leo Virgo Day for the heart spread. And if you haven't been checking out the Soul Tribe reading, appreciate if you give it a listen. Goes up Monday through Friday. It's a daily collective read for whoever resonates, and trying to speak to my soul tribe on a collective read. Still love relationship, but it's a little more focused on the journey and the spiritual aspects of our individual journey than solely on the other person, as is the heart spread here. And this is meant to read for mid-August now. Whoever's on your mind, whoever's in your heart, really, okay? Look at you and your other person, see how you're interacting, and get some advice from Spirit on the relationship as a whole, and see what we get for an outcome, see if we get some advice. In the name of love and light, Spirit, so as serves the greatest good only, can you give us some advice here for our Virgo friends and this relationship with whoever's on their mind? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. I really appreciate if you subscribe. I want to get to 1,000. You have to get to 1,000 to go live. I think it'd be a lot more fun. We can interact and be a hoot. Watch you make mistakes and roll with it. Judgment. Okay, Major Arcana. This is you, where you're at, in and around relationships, where your mind is at, where your heart is at. This is mid-August. This is after Lion's Gate. This is big energy. If you're in this position right now, it's like you're feeling like you're being called up in terms of love and relationship. There's something going on. It's big. It's got you thinking deep. You know, you're not just thinking about, is it time to have sex yet? Or, is it, should I go out again with them? There's something hitting you that you're seeing as like a potential for, I'm going to guess, going forward, like, marriage or long-term committed relationship. Something going on that's really making you think deeply about this relationship, guys. Now, Page of Wands, and they are looking towards the reading. Boy, they couldn't be coming in with any different energy, any more different energy or person. I mean, it could be a younger sun sign person than you. I don't want to say that they're a younger soul or some shit like that. You just may be, if you look at your natal chart, you may be maybe you're Gemini and you have a nodal return or something going on hitting you big. Could be anything, Saturn return, something that's really gotten you think about your life's purpose and what's right for you. And but they're come bebopping along in a very nice energy for this position, for where they are in terms of love and relationship. They're open and interested, curious, the Page of Wands. Pages are sincere. They're sincerely interested and they're sincerely curious about you. And I imagine they probably see you as some kind of deep thinker or something like this, or somebody with some gravitas, and they're probably thinking like, this person, there's something to this person. There's something to this Virgo. I'd like to kind of get to know them, see what it says. Just talking about a Virgo. This is you. The Hermit card showing up. This is the energy of how you're reacting to your person in this relationship, the one you're thinking of. And look at here now, you've got Judgment and the Hermit. If you're cross-watching, we're going to see where this goes, but give them a minute, because you hit them in the midst of some really profound kind of life-changing transit. It'd be in your chart. But it's very nice that you're showing up as yourself and how you react to them. So you like the way that they see you, the way that this person sees you, Virgo. You find it extremely comfortable. You feel like around them you can completely and totally be yourself. That's huge, I don't think that so much speaks about the normal, what you think of the hermit, isolating and stuff. I think it really means, because you're Virgo, that you really can be yourself around them. It's all kind of good. And I got a feeling that going along with judgment, you might be thinking, if you've had the thought or you're thinking, you know, why didn't I kind of think of it earlier, that just being able to be myself around someone is the number one thing. That's how I know if it's real. Because around them you would just peaceful, be yourself. You don't have to think about what you're going to say or be concerned in any way. And, you know, you can't ask for much more. If you love them, you're interested in them, and they love you, and you can be yourself, then, I don't know, it's a deal. Wow. Ace of Cups. Told you they like you. Yeah. This feels so sweet to me. The Page of Wands and then the Ace of Cups. So sweet. And I got to think they're younger than you and less experienced than you. There's a certain innocence about them. And I mean, when you're, no offense, when you're a Virgo and there's somebody that seems more innocent than you, they're very innocent. And holy shit, are they sincere, Virgo. They really want to give you their cup of love. It's full out what it is. They probably already said it. Like, they probably said, I love you. I just love you. And, you know, they are really interested in you. They saw what you are. They see you as being so wise and mature, man or woman. Just like really hit the spot for them. And I think they kind of trust you too. They see you as being sincere. Now, this is your advice, Virgo, in the relationship. Page of Swords. Okay, and this is kind of looking back, Page of Swords, back towards this judgment. Let's see what their advice is. This is advice from Spirit for you in the relationship, Page of Swords. This is advice for them in the relationship. Hierophant. Wow. I'm gonna pretty much ignore the Taurus energy. It could have something to do with it. You mainly got Uranus there. I think your person's coming to you pretty free and clear. And I think that you still, with this Judgment card, there's something going on from the past, and that's what this Page of Swords is meant to address. That's why Spirit has as advice. And it's kind of looking back away from the reading. And it's really kind of looking right at this Judgment here. Let's just clarify this. The Lovers. Okay. Clear out this thing from the past, this lover here, Virgo. Might be some Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus energy there. That's what I would say with that. And because, you know, and this could even be get a divorce. It just hit me. Because the advice for this person is, you know, they love you, and their advice is marry you. That's, if you're cross-watching and you're thinking that, then your spirit guides are right there with you, and they're like, yeah, marry her, marry her, marry him, you know, put a ring on it, cross-watcher. And you got to be thinking that. I mean, you're interested in this person yourself here, guys. But boy, I tell you, I'm not seeing the interest from you that your person has. Unless they're completely delusional, though, they wouldn't be having this kind of interest if you weren't giving them something, guys. It's just you seem to be focused more on yourself and the past here, stuff that's going on. But with the advice being the Lovers, it's a little bit similar to the Hierophant. I think your advice is consider the fact that you have probably a great love here. You probably have a very real, you definitely have a real and sincere love here from someone that you turn them on, and they love you, and they even they want a long-term committed relationship or marriage with you, Virgo. Let's get advice from Spirit for the relationship as a whole. 2 of Wands. Clarify that, Spirit. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Let me see what the outcome is here. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, outcome. I got to go back to this advice from Spirit. The 2 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. Now this is the advice for the relationship as a whole, guys. from Spirit. And there's a relationship here, because you end up with a Queen of Cups relationship. This speaks to you, Virgo. You know, Virgos, you're famous for going around in your head, getting stuck on something and not wanting to let go. But the advice is, it kind of comes with the Lovers. You've got two cards of choice here. The Lovers, and both of them are in the advice position. This is advice for you individually. And that advice to me is clear. It's like you've got a lover here. It's like you're so caught up in this stuff from the past, you know, that it's like you don't seem to be quite aware that you have this amazing opportunity here with this new person. And again, the advice for the relationship is showing you need to make a decision here and take an action on it. Probably something needs to be done. Maybe the divorce. I don't know. But as advice, and to then clarify this Two of Wands, all this stems from the lack mentality. This thing from the past really got into your under your craw there, and this is kind of a Virgo thing too. You guys can really hold on to that. They probably did you wrong, no doubt in my mind, and you're just holding on to that, and it's making you feel bad about yourself, you know. And what Spirit's trying to say is make this choice. Be aware that you have this lack mentality, that it's coming from this past stuff, and it kind of wants you to clear your head and think about this present relationship, because you have an outcome here of the Queen of Cups for this heart spread. And this is a really emotionally open, emotionally warm relationship between two people who are emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. I think your person here, if you just would make the choice to let them in and focus your attention on them, wands are action, take an action that brings you into alignment now with this new path and takes you off of the one with whatever this stuff was for. What you're going to get in exchange is a Queen of Cups relationship, which is, that would work for me, guys. It's beautiful. Thank you, Virgos.